Hey everybody, it's Steve, and welcome back to America Conquers Mars, the USA playthrough of Surviving Mars, brought to us by Paradox Interactive. If you're interested in picking up this game, I've got the links on how you can do that in the description for this video. But in the last episode, we were dealing with some problems in the Memes Are Cancer Dome and also in the Waterman Dome. We had one very Earth-sick colonist, but I think they are doing better now. I also brought in a bunch of probes, and the Enterprise is heading back to Earth with some rare metals on board. And the rare metals can be either sold to Earth or they can go into our electronics factory to make more electronics. And I did bring a lot of electronics and also brought some machine parts down in the last export, but my machine parts factory also produces machine parts. Who'd have thunk it? So we've got a lot going on over there. We've also got an anomaly out here that we need to scan. So where is my rover? My rover is almost there, actually. So we'll start the game back up, but I've also got some orbital probes, and they're going to help me scan around a little bit. But I can't deep scan I can't do the deep scanning with them. We now have dome bioscaping.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
I'm going to scan out that way. We've got a lot of anomalies we got to look into now. Dome bioscaping makes residences in basic domes, improves their comfort level. We also have the medical center now as an available arcology. No, yes, it's a spire building. It's not the arcology, but it's a spire building that goes in the middle of it. So I'm going to put the medical center above the arcology once low-G turbines is done, because I have a plan up in this area for our medium dome. I'm going to make it a dome mainly for families. And we can start actually getting some more Martian-born colonists, because if I go to... Let's see, where is my score? That's helpful, actually, knowing M does that. But we should have some more technology available coming in a moment.
There's more to the barren
Martian patents and waste rock liquefaction. I need this one so bad. Waste rock liquefaction, sorry. Drones can extract concrete from waste rock stored in dumping sites. I've got a ton of dumping sites. But it's also cost me 15,000. And we have Martian patents, which is a repeatable technology. And I believe this is something that Paradox may patch soon. In that, if you get Martian patents very early, you can do it and then use the outsource. Outsource gives you 1,000 research for 200 million. Nope. But it gives you 500 in funding. And it costs you 3,000. So there's not a lot of return on this one. Let's say, though, you got it way down here, where it was only costing you 1,000. You just keep getting money over and over and over as a result of it. So let's actually let's head and look over and check out the Waterman Dome. We got some maintenance coming along for it. I'm actually going to turn off the concrete extractor because this one's almost full, and I've got a full concrete depot here. Most of my drones are running
reported.
Waste rock up here, and that's a lot of rock that I could get some concrete out of very soon. Once low-G turbines is done, I can get more in the way of power out of these guys. Right now I've got a surplus of 12.4. I've got a little bit of an oxygen surplus. Water, it's not technically a surplus. I'm just meeting demand right now. I've got one water tank. I've got one water tower, and I may actually put a couple more down.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet.
General cutting, or general training, I'm combining the two. General training gives colonists without properization suffer lower work costs, heavily needed, and then also plasma cutters. Rare metals extractor production increased by 50%. So once low-G physics is done, I'm going to put the microgravity medicine in as a spire.
Research complete.
That was quick. Now, we're going to put microgravity medicine. Put that at the top. Arcology is going to go down. This one, if I put just a lot of smart homes in there, and I think smart homes I'm going to have to put in there as well. I'm actually going to take arcology out for now and put smart home in the queue as well. Because once I have that medical spire, the medium dome, which is going to go up here right now. This is the plan for it, because eventually I'm going to get that deep metals extraction. I want to make sure that I can use this and get a lot of resources coming out of this one. Now with the low G turbines, I have...
Vehicle battery low.
That's just my RC Explorer. I've got 108 polymers, so I'm going to upgrade all of my wind turbines. That's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... about 3 dozen polymers just to do that. And I've got 64 here. I've got some more elsewhere. Got 8 there, 16 machine parts
Funding
there.
received.
All right, you got some rare earth metals, or rare metals, rare Martian metals, I guess. This guy's storage is full, so I'm going to turn him off as well. Don't need a lot of concrete right now.
Cable fault reported.
Where are we at? All right, this is in a redundant section of the system, so we're good there. Using a lot of polymers, so now this guy going. Okay. Now, this guy is dropping polymers off here, at least he should be, to make sure that I've got some extra resources going here. Okay, this guy already has his polymer blade, so he's producing 8.4 electricity right now, and I could probably do more battery storage. I've got a fair set of batteries down here, which are storing electricity for us, but they're going to need polymers soon when they're going to be serviced. My polymer factory is up here by the Waterman Dome. We're producing about 4, and of course, it's now in need of repairs itself. Where's my rover? Did he get back? Yeah, he's back. My Explorer is back, so I'm going to send him way out here.
Sector scanned.
Alright. And all I'm doing here is I'm just setting up a deep scan on that section. But let's take a look at how much a medium dome costs. 150 concrete, I've got that. 80 metals, that's going to be a stretch. And 25 polymers.
Cable fault reported.
Where's that fault? That fault's down here. We've got metals coming out of here. Don't need concrete. I've got water coming out. I've got rare metals coming out. Okay. I need to find some metal that's on the ground. Right there. Perfect. I'm going to send my RC transport to pick up as many metals as I can, because until I can dig down and get these guys, and also this one here, there's a big metals deposit right there that I need to get my hands on. Also there, that's a great deposit. Until I can get to it, I'm going to be kind of stuck with just mining the surface metals that are available to me.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environment.
Factory amplification and Mars Novu. I got the atomic accelerator. That's for finishing low G turbines. So amplification increases production by 25%, but when you do that, it increases their power consumption by 20%. And they also have the atomic accelerator, or accumulator. At some point, I'm going to be able to start reading and, doing it right. Stores electrical power, huge capacity, but has a slow charge. And here's the, excluding domes. Reduces construction costs in metals and concrete, but 20,000 research. I'm generating 1,400 per day. I could outsource some more, but I don't think that's doing much for us. Maybe a science institute, when I can afford it, would be a good idea. And I may actually do that in my big dome when I get it built. I'll put some research labs in there, because... Is my research lab?
Resources are low.
What am I low on? Machine parts. Yeah, I'm really low on those. This is my research lab. And I've got scientists in here, but there's only a limit to how much they can build, or how much they can produce. Machine parts factory, how are you doing? That's electronics, machine parts. It's only producing 1.4. And I'm needing 3.2. As much as I hate to say it, I may need to send for another rocket. Consumes 30 power. I've got that. 2 and 2. A medium dome is feasible. Really just don't want to put my colonists at risk right now. This one can produce another 2.5 water if needed. Alright. Alright, this guy's scanning over here. There's 9 polymer there. That's odd. Unload it there. $10 vacant work slots, 7 vacant residential slots. I got 9 vacant work slots there. Alright, we're going for it. Too far from working drone commander. Not worried about that. I think that'll be good. I'll run some cables from here. And around. Then I'll run some piping. I do like the I still like the fact that autosaves are a continual thing. So water's gonna have to be piped up to this guy because there's no sources of water near it. Where's my drone hub? Drone hub is just outside the range, but I do have an RC rover. So I'll collect all my drones up, and I'm just gonna put them right there. You should be able to grab the concrete and put it there for the dome. Yep. It's outside of drone commander range, but I do have these drones. Oh, I gotta clear the site? Interesting. Move him a little bit closer. Alright, now it's inside the range. So these guys have to go and clear out all this stuff before I can start putting any materials down. That's helpful. Alright, still scanning that section. And these drones will start running concrete up to it. There's a lot of concrete I gotta move.
Pipe leak reported.
Where? That's in a bad spot, too. Alright, I got a metal coming over to him. I think. Yep, he's being repaired now. This little drone's got it.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ooh. Where you at? Okay. So now the area is still being cleared. There's a couple little rocks right there. I'm gonna have to move just a little bit closer. And they'll finish clearing.
Research complete.
Alright, microgravity medicine. This allows for the medical spire, larger infirmary, more effective than normal capacity. Farms, biome engineering is a great one, because I've got farms in Waterman Dome, and I'm going to put one in this dome, as yet unnamed. Don't know what I'm going to call it yet. So these drones, I think, returning to controller. They're going to the concrete extractor. They're going to get concrete and bring it over here. Thankfully, I've got all the concrete I need nearby, and I'm going to build a universal depot. Out by this dome. So my shuttles can take the parts that it needs. It's going to start collecting the polymers and the metals it needs, and it's going to start taking it over there for the drones to use. And I've got a bunch of metal right here. I'll take it, and I'll drop it off over here. And I'm not going to put it on the depot, because the depot is actually getting concrete and metals
Anomaly
delivered for me.
analyzed.
There's more to the barren
Ooh.
environs of the Red Planet than...
So we have emergency training. Great stuff. Dust repulsion. Solar panels are gradually cleaned from dust when closed, resulting in less frequent maintenance. Gene adaptation unlocks new crops and farms and hydroponics. We now have high-powered jets, which increases shuttle cargo capacity, and also outdome resilient architecture. Outdome buildings require maintenance less often. And we only have one more down here. We're almost done with the engineering tech. So, and we'll unlock that with smart home. I know storage compression is also on the list. I wish I could get something to get these guys up a little bit faster. So I'm going to send my guy back up here, and we've got neural empathy being researched right now, and this just means empaths raise the morale of all colonists in the dome. Comfort here is 63. I'm kind of hoping we get some more Martian babies born, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Alright, we got any metal up here that he can mine? Mine? 3,000 deposit. Getting up there is going to be a little tough. 9 there. 5. 43. Bingo. He's almost fully loaded. I'm going to go grab a bunch of metal for me. I do have the metals extractor here, but the metal also needs to go into the machine parts factory. And they need to start producing more metals. Almost done with polymers on this one. Got about half the metals we need and a third of the concrete. A lot of the concrete is going to come from here. Alright. I'm going to send that drone up to here because I have a feeling that when these sectors are fully scanned, I'm going to need to send my drone out there to collect more information. Look at that. Tons of metals, and then just run it over, back and forth, back and forth. It's honestly, it's waiting on concrete right now. So what I may do is I may just take a big load of concrete and just take it over there. It's halfway done on that. How are you doing down here? 30 of 45. Now, I don't want to bring any colonists over yet, because I don't want to have that mistake that I had last time with the Waterman Dome and ending up with some homeless colonists. I felt really bad when we had to deal with that. So I got 43 metal. Bring it up here. And I'm going to build a metals depot. I'm going to put it right there, actually. Because hopefully these guys will be able to get close enough to it. It looks like it's right on the edge of their range. And we got some metals being dropped off on it already. Oh, here he is. Ended up coming around the other side of the building. I thought he was going to come up this way. There we go.
Cable fault reported. Pipe leak reported.
That's kind of fine because it's not really doing much for us. Pipe leak. Then a section that's not great for us. I could bring more piping around to make sure we got some redundancy, but we're almost ready to build our medium dome. I'll actually do this. Gonna bring it down, bring the angle down a little bit. We've only got about 15 concrete left, and my guys are doing all the running around. All my drones are doing a great job for me. 140, he's charging up real quick.
Pipe leak reported.
Go for the pipes. 748. Meteor strike. Let there be
Sector
dome.
scanned.
Just gonna stop moving the mouse now. Let there be dome. Alright. Alright, so we'll go back up to our normal viewpoint. How about that? So I do have a little bit of an oxygen surplus, but I think I'm going to need another Moxie, which reduces air. And I'm going to put it down here because I've got metals here, and let's go right to that. Plus, it's in a spot that both domes should be able to benefit from it. I'm going to figure out a name for this one. Right now it's the Adams Dome. This is the playthrough. Oh, actually, you know what? Not New Washington. New York. But we're gonna have a Mega Dome too. Yeah, I'll just call it New Washington. We'll call it the New Washington Dome for now. So we've got a Moxie, and I'm gonna put an oxygen tank next to it because we're gonna need some oxygen, and then also a water tower next to it because I want it to make sure that we have some extra redundancy and some extra right there. They're just full up. Make sure I have a surplus in oxygen, and when this guy gets full, this guy will kick in, and he can still produce more water, but I just want to make sure that I'm getting enough water out of this. And push come to shove, I can get another water extractor way up there. That's 85,000 water down deep. Do up another thing, and I was talking about medical structures. So the medical center, visitors recover health and sanity as long as they're not starving, dehydrated, freezing, or suffocating. Service comfort 70. Dome with a medical building needs less, so we're gonna put the medical spire in here too. How are we doing? I'm very low on machine parts, so let's order another cargo rocket. Don't have a ton of funding. How much do the drones cost? Alright. I'm going to send the Enterprise with a bunch of drones and some machine parts just to keep us going. And I should have some... I've got 84 rare metals, so the rare metals are definitely going to be sent back to Earth to give us a lot of money. And we really need to get that money going if we're going to really survive here. I'm actually going to turn this dome off so it's not consuming any power, oxygen, or water. We just got another boost of funding, which means I probably could have put more on the Enterprise. Let's check the research page. We're almost through neural empathy. I want to get Live from Mars done before I bring on more colonists, because I want to have the best people that we can get. Smart homes, that's going to be a big one, and then I'm definitely going to put a farm up in this dome as well to produce food for it. I've got 59 food, and I'm consuming 11 per day, so I'm not producing as many. I'm producing less than what I need, and that's actually a little scary for me. This is producing stuff. Good yield, slow growth. Low yield and slow growth. So I'm actually gonna, when this is done, I'm gonna switch it over to leaf crops, just so I get the most yields I can get for stuff. All right, medical center is almost finished. My shuttles are zipping around doing their thing, and I'll put down the Enterprise right here so it can unload into the machine parts. And I'll make sure my transport's over there too, because I want to unload that shuttle as fast as I can. In fact, where's my rare metals depot? I have a rare metals. Rare metals are up there. I'm going to collect all the rare metals that are up here. So when Enterprise arrives, I drop it down, I'll use him to load up all the rare metals, offload all the machine parts, and we'll be good to go. I do need to get another... I think I'm going to need another drone hub up here, especially if I start mining this, but I don't know when that mining is going to take place. This guy's still producing metals, and he's running low already because this dome is taking all of them
Resources are
up.
low.
We're very low on machine parts, and the Enterprise is almost here. Alright, so you are full on that, so I'm going to bring you over here. I also have 9 rare metals here, but that's going to go into here. And this has no stored rare metals. It's using as many as it can get. I think I put too many production buildings in this guy. Enterprise has arrived. I'm going to bring the Enterprise down right where the other guys have been coming in. That guy's like Wall-E.
Meteor incoming. Sector scan.
Oh no, it actually hit the new Washington dome. There's the crack right there on the dome. What are the odds? Okay. Unload. Onto the shuttle. Are you not able? Oh god. Pick those up. Offload them
Research
right there.
complete.
I've got neural empathy. That's great. So hopefully these guys will just grab all of these things, and I'm going to have it grab all the machine parts that it can get off the shuttle. Let's unload these guys quick. Let's get them into the depot, and we get these machine parts where they need to be. He's full, so we'll drop him off here. Hopefully these guys will grab the rare metals and put them right on board. I don't think it's going to. Okay, how much is left on board? 8. Grab all the machine parts. Just make sure this thing is fully unloaded. They're taking the rare metals and they're putting them on board. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of the rare metals are already on board. Enterprise is getting fueled up quick. I'm going to send it
Pipe
back.
leak reported.
Pipe leak. Here. Neural empathy is done, which is awesome because now we're going to get some empaths, hopefully, born in the domes. It's almost fueled up. Okay. Collect those up. Offload them here. How am I doing on Whoa, I am low on concrete, so on. And on. Alright, this guy's ready to go. Enterprise, you are clear to depart. And now I've got 17 drones here. Enterprise is on her way. Got 6 here. I almost need to move some of these drones over to these. Can I do that? Alright. We're getting close to time for this episode, but let's go to the research screen. H is research. Okay. What's next for us? I think I'll do Soylent Green and add that to the list. Nope. Alright. For homes. I could put an apartment in there, but it's not going to give us the best when it comes to health. So I'm going to put a residential structure in there. So, oh, we have empaths. No, this one is not. Oh, yeah. Empath. 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 Cool. Wasn't realizing that these guys all being put here. So now we have a residential tower here. We want to build a Rare earths. Rare earth. Doesn't sound right. Rare metals extractor. I was going to get there. I'll actually build that in the next episode because we are at time. That is going to wrap it up for this episode. In the next episode, we are going to start to colonize New Washington. I may rename New Washington. I'm going to reserve that. If you want to change it to something else that's suiting my fancy. If you have any good ideas for names for anything really in this series, drop them in the comments section, because if it doesn't get into this playthrough, it's certainly going to be going into the next playthrough. I'm not going to stop just when I play the US. There are 9 scenarios in this game, and I haven't even found the mystery for this scenario just yet. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this video and the videos that come out on my channel on a daily basis. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video.